Hello. It is my privilege and my great honor to have the opportunity to come on this live and leave my testimonial for season 12 LMA and share from my heart to whomever would see this and that may have some kind of parallel or relational story as my life. My name is Gregory Beatty, and I found LMA actually in August, and that was through a YouTube, I believe a YouTube ad. And something really caught my eye as I listened to it, as I usually don't click on these ads, and there's a bunch of them out there, and you know what I'm talking about. And something made me click, and I believe I was seeing the energy, the positive radiating energy from Tim's heart. And so I clicked and I listened. And what I heard aligned with my story, aligned with my childhood, and aligned with the same issues that were holding me back. And those issues were abandonment related at 5 years old, and subsequently the traumas, probably PTSD, lots of emotional roller coasters, and so on, not having a father figure and dealing with that trauma of abandonment. And not knowing how to process that or how to get out of that victim state. And in fact, I didn't know I was in a victim state. And that is a self-imposed state. And it's unfortunate that society and schools don't teach us how to overcome these things just as a standard basis for healthy living emotionally and psychologically. But that's another story. So I came in on season 10. And I will move straight into season 12 because that's what this testimonial is about. But season 10 was the groundwork. And these 6 weeks utterly changed the course of my life from August to the mid of September in ways that I could never have imagined. Literally, things that you don't know that are out there and that can help you. But on this level and to this depth, and relative to my struggles, as many other here that you'll see their testimonials, was a game changer, not just for my life, but for my legacy, for my daughter, for the people around me, for even the toxic people that have seen me change and grow are actually responding differently. So we can change, and we can actually change other people, not trying to change them, but we lead by example. So let me go into season 12. And it is a little different than season 10. The fundamentals are always the same, but there's just a little more information. Season 12, starting in week 1 and week 2, helped me to solidify the new Greg that I learned from season 10. And what we learn in seasons 1 and 2 is how events shape us, culture shapes us when we're young, very young, and how it can have a very negative or very positive effect on the rest of our life, because that becomes our working model. And my working model was a victim state, very low power, very negative state of doing day to day, going into my teens, addiction, lawlessness, stealing, very bad associations with people that were not doing the right things. And that set me up until I was 30, continuing in a life of addiction, self-sabotage, walking around with a dark cloud over my head, still in the victim state of the 5-year-old boy that his father had left. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was born to be, and I didn't know my greatness. And these 2 weeks helped me to see that we are all born enough. We are all born with amazing, great talents, gifts, attributes, and things that we can use as springboards if we can access them. And so I was able to get in touch with myself in those first 2 weeks. I was able to see that I'm not broken, that there's nothing wrong with me. There never was. And that I can actually look into myself and I can see who the real Greg Beatty is and start to operate in high integrity from my true heart. And whomever's seeing this or listening, you've got a true self in there. You've got somebody in there that if you feel like you're held back, if you feel like you're not empowered and you're lost in life and you have no direction, there is direction in you. You do have clarity. You can answer your questions of where are you going, what do you love to do, and why do you love to do it. But they could be totally blocked and hindered by the events of your past. And that's usually the case. I was able to unlock that. It's simple, the information, but there's a process. And you're having breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough, day in, day out, and so on. So I had breakthroughs in week 1. Week 2, I fell in love with myself. So week 2 was another uptick, but in a real big way, because each week will build off of each other. Coming into week 3, now I love myself. What do I do? What is it that I'm missing? Clarity. Week 3 is all about defining clarity. So I found myself, fell in love with myself. I'm not broken. And now I'm actually finding, what does my heart love? What was I born to be? What was I born to do? And so after I've shaved all these negative, low power obstacles, now I'm finding clarity, and I'm finding out what's in my heart, and I'm starting to go after that. And I'm starting to see myself in the future, which there's great tools along the way, and you'll see those joining the course. And if you're here, you are already in. And so clarity, my direction, clear path, seeing my future self fully empowered every day, using the tools, using the morning routines and evening routines, and really leveraging that to take me to the next level. So that's into week 3. 4, 5, and 6, it's interesting because I'm like, how could this get better? But now you have blueprints for success. Now you have getting out of mindsets that have kept you back in different areas, specifically abundance versus scarcity mindset. I was brought up with not a lot of money and a mindset of it doesn't come easy. What are my chances to make it to financial freedom and not have to worry about that? Not have to worry about, do I have enough money to buy the home I want? Am I able to take the trips I want? Can I provide for my family the things that I know that they would love to have? Week 5, I found out how to change the mindset, and it wasn't that hard. And change and rewash and rewire and change that to an abundance mindset. So now we're up to week 5. And I'm like, I can't even think this could get better. I've gotten away, or I've shaved away so much negativity and brought in so much empowerment. And you can see all my videos if you go back. And then week 6, I'm thinking, it's probably just a little cherry on top. Week 6 took it to the next level. And this season 12 was out of this world. So season 12, week 6 is all about communication, connecting with others, and the ability to hold your own in absolute peace and confidence as you deal with difficult people, as you cultivate and draw the right people to you, because what you become is what you attract. I became a very different person, and I'm putting out a very different energy, and I'm attracting very different people. And so my life now is a 180. It's very different. My legacy will be different. The people that know me and see me, friends, family, they are coming to me for coaching, for advice. They're seeing me in a very different light. So my circle of healthy people are actually more attracted to me and becoming more like myself. Not because I'm making them, but because they're seeing integrity, they're seeing clarity, they're seeing empowerment, and it's unmistakable. And so I bid you this: if there's anything in your life that's holding you back, or anything that you sense there's got to be more, I've been dealing with this issue, I'm tired of being where I am in this rut, whatever it could be, this is definitely the journey for you. And it doesn't stop with one season. You can continue to visit, revisit. The material is always there. And the group here of amazing, heart-centered warriors, magicians, lovers that are on this page are outstanding. You will have friends for life, and I know I do. Not trying to sell the course, but just trying to make sure that anybody that hears this, you'll know that it is worthy of the very small price, but yet the very big impact that it will have on your life. And Tim, thank you again from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And to your team, to Alice, Toma, We have a couple of, I think a couple others, Keenan, Abigail. I know I'm missing somebody, but all of the Success Insider team, you guys are absolutely heart-centered, just so full of love, and thank you for your support. And I'm signing off. My name is Greg Beatty. I'm a Heartfluencer, and yes, it is a journey, and it never has to end, because every day you can show up as a little bit better version of yourself. All right, and as Tim says, take action from your heart. Good night.